We're back on the record with Senator Elizabeth Warren, the OTR Pop Quiz. Question 3. Two of the current GOP presidential field went to med school. Two of the current GOP presidential field. Who are they?
Rand Paul.
Yeah, Dr. Rand Paul.
And Dr.
You got it. You got it.
Who's
You're right there.
in the lead in New Hampshire.
Yeah, Dr. Ben Carson, who practiced pediatric neurosurgery. Dr. Paul, by the way, trained as an ophthalmologist. Question 4. Which one of your Republican Senate colleagues running for president is considered the most hawkish when it comes to ISIS? He's a Republican
Probably
president.
Ted Cruz.
Lindsey Graham.
Oh, no, interesting.
Calling for 20,000 American ground troops in Syria and Iraq.
Yeah.
And the final one is, of all the candidates running for president, who was not native born?
Oh, that one's Ted Cruz.
That's Ted Cruz, natural-born citizen who was actually born in Calgary in 1970.
That's right.
So speaking about presidential candidates, Joe Biden, good idea or bad idea that he run for president?
You know, that's something Joe Biden's going to have to decide. But what is a good idea is a lot of talk about the core issues, about what's happening to America's middle class, and about what different candidates want to do to take this government away from the rich and powerful and give it back to the people.
But you see all this attention on the Republicans because they have a real battle going on. Do you think the Democrats need something like that? Do they need a little bit of a battle between here and the nomination?
You know, I don't see this as about battles. I see this as about talking about core issues.
But is it better to talk about core issues when there are two strong candidates, three strong candidates, as opposed to just one strong candidate
I think it's
or
just,
two?
I think it's good to get out there and talk about the issues. I mean, that's just really how I do see it. We know what these issues are. And I really do. I want to ask every single Republican out there, really, are you going to say that the government should be making a profit off the backs of our kids on student loans? Are you going to say that we shouldn't use our leverage to try to reduce the cost of college? Are you really going to hang on to the notion that Social Security should be cut rather than strengthened and expanded? I think these are core issues. How can the guys who are in the Senate right now who are running for president vote against equal pay for equal work and still stand up in front of the American people and say, I want to be your president?
I'd like to ask you about the other two candidates in the field. We're talking about Hillary Clinton. How would you assess her campaign right now? Is she playing it too safe?
You know, look, there's a lot of issues I want to hear people talk about, and I'm going to say that for all of the presidential candidates. I'll say it for the Republicans, I'll say it for the Democrats. Get out there and talk about the issues. Loosen up, talk about it.
She adopted part of some of your college tuition plan. Are you flattered or a little annoyed that she didn't adopt all of it?
Look, I am glad to see anyone talking about how to bring down the cost of college. I put ideas out there that I'm going to get out there and fight for, and I'm going to try to persuade Democrats and Republicans that it's the right way to help bring down the cost of college.
Is it healthy to have Bernie Sanders pushing her from the left?
You know, the way I see it is Bernie talks about issues from the heart. I mean, these are issues Bernie's talked about for a long time, and he's out there, he's fighting the fight he believes in.
I'm going to ask you about Donald Trump. What more can I say? What more can be said? You've called him a blowhard. He seems to love the attention, even negative attention. He doesn't, whatever the attention is, he seems to enjoy it on either front. How do you predict it's going to play out this fall?
I genuinely don't know, because Donald Trump it talks about things in ways that some Republicans really like, and I think that is way outside the mainstream of where America is, but that may have a lot of power during.
But he seems to have all the air in the room. Whether they, 24% of a large field.
Is that good for the Democrats, for him to be sucking all the air out of the Republican room?
Again, I'll go back to, I want to hear people talk about the issues because we've got to make some real changes in this country.
I have to ask you one last question before we let you go. Are you committed to running for re-election?
You know, it's a little early to talk about that.
Not that early. You'd be surprised.
I haven't even hit the halfway mark. And I got to tell you, I got a lot of work that I've done in the last 2.5 years and that I'm going to be doing this fall and on into the next
year. Safe
to
say you like the first half, though, so far?
You know, what I love is the chance to get out and find the places where you can make a difference, where you can move it a little bit. Sometimes it's just about the conversation right now, like over the cost of college or over Social Security, about the importance of expanding Social Security, not cutting back on it. Sometimes it's taking a highly technical bill like the Elementary and Secondary Education Act, No Child Left Behind, and trying to get some changes in it that are going to help us get better accountability and better data, something I fought for. And sometimes it's going after the agencies after the banking regulators to make them hold Wall Street banks more accountable, or after the education department to make sure that they're treating students fairly who have student loans, and that they're out there working for students instead of for the big loan companies. God, it feels good
Senator,
to have a chance to get out there and fight for what you believe in.
It is great to have you with us. And this and any morning. We really appreciate your time.
I really
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
being here.
Thanks.
We continue on the record. Stay with us.